Here we go, folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Looking deep in the very first play. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Mark down at the 45. Now a 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. He's going to take off. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Rebels look to keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught behind the line. It's Ross. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
Ohio State 7, Ole Miss 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember last time, North were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, what a grab!
Boy, huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high, and how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside, does a nice job of getting his feet down, and comes up with that big play.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
He's in the clear. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To the air, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit just before the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Pulls it in. It's Diggs. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that 1st down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Rebels. Strong game by this quarterback.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Tate. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. With a bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Haas. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Diggs. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The tight end has got it. Has a path to the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Ohio State offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns. Looking for a deep completion. Caught inside the red zone and still running. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Add 6 more points to the total.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tries to get it to the running back. Nice grab. It's Taylor. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the Rebels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Ole Miss 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk gain of the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Rebels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Tate. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, from defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They're using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
OLE Miss 21.
The Rebels will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To throw, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield with the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout. That's an incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. Players are down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. With sure hands, it's Peoples. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Throws it to the right. What a catch! They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Toss. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Rebels! So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Well, this is proving to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on this scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Scanning the field. It's saying. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Man, this quarterback's making smart plays here. And I get what he's trying to do, but at the same time, at this point in the game with the lead, it's very important he's got to stay in bounds. Remember, the clock is your friend. Let's use it as much as you can.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's saying. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Muscles past the defender. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Pulls it in. It's Diggs. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Fires it to the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Getting set. Here's second down. Working clock with the ground game. Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, we have to believe we'd see a timeout. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 42, set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Makes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.